Welcome to another fun video where we look at some of the rumours floating around on Twitter and compiling them all into one video, finding out what the players are, what they've been up to, and whether they'll be any good for Luton. Big shout out to Oak Road Hatter on Twitter for supplying all the different rumours. I used them in the last video, so if you want to check out the last video, see who actually has come and who hasn't, then let us know in the comments as well. Let's get into the video. Before we do, if make sure you hit that like button and subscribe as well for more content. And let's see who the first rumour is. So first rumour is 27-year-old Ross Stewart from Sunderland. He is a forward, valued on transfer market at 2.8 million, but last year he was injured heavily and only played 13 times for Sunderland last year. However, he scored 10 goals during them time. So real, if he's fit, 10 goals from 13 games shows what he could be capable of if he's fully fit and lasting. He's only got 12 months left on his contract as well, so if he is another target, a backup for Adebayo, Morris, Chio, maybe a good backup as well. So make sure he stays fit, and that's the only risk that you'd say, really. But Stoke City are also interested in him, so we'll have to see how that goes. Next on the list is Tom Cannon from Everton. He's 20 years old. He's valued at 3 million. He is also a striker. He was on loan at Preston last year, where he played 20 games. He scored 8 goals and had 1 assist. Sunderland and Preston are also keen to purchase him. He is only 20, so a real prospect for the future. A typical Luton signing, a youngster who's ambitious, looking to make it. Everton on the books at the moment. Obviously, he proved his worth at Preston last year in the Championship. Maybe a step up behind Morris Adebayo and work with them, and obviously work with Mickey Harford to improve his game. Might actually come really good. Next on the list is Japhet Tanganga from Spurs. Hopefully I've said his name right there, but he's 24. He's valued currently at 7 million according to Transfer Market, but never 100% true. He is a central defender. Spent most of his time last year on the bench for Spurs, so he hasn't actually had too much game time. He made 7 appearances the whole of last year over the FA Cup, Champions League, and also the Premier League. He's also interested by Italian side Atlanta, another defender that we can really cement ourselves with. As I've spoken about in previous videos, I think we really realistically need one more defender to make sure that we've got sort of 4 rotational, because a couple get injured as we've had last year, really hits us hard, and we have to start rotating people in places. So an extra defender, especially for Spurs, who sat on the bench, played with the first team, be a real key target. We then have Lewis Travis from Blackburn. He's 25-year-old. He's a defensive midfielder. Can also play centre mid, right back, and right mid. But his main trade has been at defensive midfield this year. He's currently valued as well at 5 million on Transfer Market. He's had 42 appearances in the Championship last year, 2 goals, 2 assists. Apparently rejected a Millwall bid this year as well. Whether that would be a potential for a Nakamba replacement if we can't get Nakamba. I've seen that rumour online, so how true that is, we'll have to wait and see. But 42 appearances in the Championship is a real good experienced person, 25-year-old as well. We'll have to see how that goes. Now, next one is Emiliano Martinez. No, not the World Cup winning goalkeeper from Aston Villa. He's a 23-year-old, a defensive midfielder as well. Currently valued around the 4 million mark. He had 33 appearances last year for his Danish side, and he had 1 goal. He signed for the team back in January 2023. The reason I'm not saying the side is there's the logo's there, but I'm not gonna embarrass myself for trying to pronounce it. But yeah, it would be a big purchase if we did get him again. Potentially another replacement if we can't get Nakamba as a defensive midfielder. 23 years of old, a lot to learn, a lot that we can develop as well. So a real target if we do push for him. The last on my list is Issa Kabab. There's quite a lot publicly online lately that Luton are very interested in. It's all over the papers as well, and lots of videos going around. He's a 22-year-old. He's a right back. He's a potential replacement for Cody Drame. And he's from Man City. He was on loan at Marseille last year, where he played 29 games, including 4 Champions League games. He scored 1 goal, and it's a potential rumour for a loan move, because I don't think we're going to be able to potentially afford him there. He's 4.2 valued, but I don't think Man City would potentially sell him. It's just come out that there's a rumour that he's going to come out on loan. Looking at some of his performances, it actually looks really decent player. So if we could get him out on loan, that would be amazing, especially with some of the experience he's got from playing in obviously the Champions League in the top flight over in Marseille as well. So yeah, I'm really interested in that one. If anyone did watch my previous video, I actually got 2 of the rumours correct that I picked and have actually joined the club, which is Chong and also Ogbene. Who do you think out of these rumours will be joining the club this year? Let me know in the comments. Always, please make sure you drop a like and a sub just to help the video boost up, and I'll see you in the next video.